What's up, everybody? My name is VMAX, aka Brand. Today we're going to play some more F1 2025. We're going to go through the driver career mode with Lewis. We're at the British Grand Prix Silverstone. We're actually doing pretty well overall. I mean, we're standings wise, right. We're only 14 points behind Red Bull in the constructors. We're pretty much about 100, little less than 100 points away in the drivers, but we're ahead of our teammate. Um, Car's doing well. I've kind of did little small upgrades to get everything kind of working. Um, that's the energy store. There's a couple other ones I might actually, since the energy store is already there, it's not wearing too much, but it's gonna wear soon. So just do it. Just get it all everything up to 2. Um, Specials wise, we're doing pretty well with the specialists. We got all the specialists up pretty high. So complete 2 sessions without. Yep, can't do that. Yeah, that's an easy one. Accomplish 4 purpose cycles during a race weekend. Yep, it's actually not that hard, surprisingly. Complete 10 laps over the race weekend. In and out laps do not count, which actually is really easy. And then, in practice. No, I can do this one. That one's actually really easy. Yeah, but we'll see how we go on. Then tomorrow we're gonna do Forza Motorsport. We're gonna continue with the 20th anniversary. We're gonna finish out that because I've been doing IndyCar stuff, which I enjoyed. I'm, you know, wanted to do the IndyCar stuff anyway. And then on Friday we're gonna do Doom. We're gonna do a good amount of Doom, get through more of it, and then I'm gonna do Claire Obscure this weekend. I might wait, but I will do Claire because I want to get more Claire done. So that might be either a Saturday evening or a Sunday stream, but most likely a Sunday stream. We can do some more Claire, get that out of the way, and get kind of updated on that. So, but let's get into the British Grand Prix. Yeah, go to race weekend. Ooh, rainy qualifying in a rainy race. Okay. Gonna be. So we're just gonna do this. Track allocation, tire management, and uh, race strategy. Okay. Track allocation is easy. Track allocation is gonna be easy. Tire management shouldn't be too hard, and then race strategy is actually not hard at all. So we'll get through those pretty quickly.
It might not be race day yet, but you wouldn't know it from looking at the stands. The fans are out in force. It's practice time here at Silverstone.
And Silverstone's one of the LiDAR tracks they did, which is actually one of the ones where they added some of the buildings and
All
things.
right, let's have a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
So we're gonna go with track allocation first, and then if we have time, if I do track allocation well enough, I will just do the other ones quickly, because the other ones don't take as long. another DRS zone. Yeah, this track only has two DRS zones, and then we'll run down to the end, the last sector. Actually, this is one of the tracks you can do in reverse, actually. And there we go. Got it. 20, good. Well, 20 plus. The track allocation is actually not hard if you know what you're doing.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Hit this lap so I can change tires and do the other two practice programs. Tire management should be the other easy one. It seems like the medium tire is actually the better tire between the three. The medium tire, then the hard, then the soft. The medium tire is good because I think it feels like it fits far better, but. Back to the pit. How much I get? Oh, yeah. That'd be 50th gear, 5th gear, which is actually really easy. You can do 5th gear without even thinking about it. Ferrari, McLaren. Okay. 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 Did well. What's on the... Okay, car side. Hold on. Oh. Oh, the turbocharger. Wait, is that the turbocharger? That is the turbocharger. I can actually do that. Oh yeah, okay. And I will accelerate time. Skip repair. How much time left in the session? 9 minutes. Alright, let's do... Okay, what I'm gonna do... Let's do... This one? Yeah. Let's do this one, and then we'll come back to do the race strategy on the practice 2. It also does require the two other things. But I need to get the turbocharger fixed, because I don't get the turbocharger fixed, I would have massive issues.
Radar suggests some weather's going to hit in around 5 minutes' time, so stay on your toes.
I'm actually doing really well with these tires. Everything else, good. Just get the tire wear though. The tire wear is actually kind of weird in this set. I don't think the tire wear is like super rad. It's just weird, but it's gonna get better. Yep. Yeah, okay, so I'm doing better. Doing better. Overdo it.
Program complete. Program complete. These results will do, although you could definitely do better. Consider giving it another
Alright, turn the garage.
shot.
So I got that. I got it to the green. That's all I needed to basically. Getting purple on those are really hard. And then we're going to end the session. There we go. End for me.
And that's it. Practice is officially over.
Oh,
Until
Sunny
next
Hayes up
time,
top.
Goodbye.
I'm ahead of Verstappen. He was on the medium, and I was beating him on the medium. Okay, cool. Now we're gonna do race strategy, and then we'll get ready for qualifying. Yeah, I'm gonna do race strategy. Yep, then get ready for qualifying. That's all I need left.
Okay, radio check, radio check. Radio check.
Medium. Okay. So I'll do it on the soft. Fair enough. I thought there was going to be I forgot that. Well, I need to do a soft run anyway. Happen to practice with the soft. I'm not going to be using the swath for anything else, but...
Okay, you've got race levels of fuel in the car. I want you to drive at a representative pace, all right? No hot laps this time.
I love the new voice line for this because it kind of just gives you more things to... They have different things they're saying too, so marketing engineers actually telling you different things, and kind of like, oh, okay, we're doing race pace. No hot laps, just straight up race pace. See what you can do time-wise. Doing well, so. It's 6 tenths up. Well, almost 7 tenths up. I had a lifting. I had a. Okay. That middle sector is going to be interesting because that middle sector is really kind of like dicey. Ah. Man, the soft tire must not just do well. Yeah, the first part of the lap is fine. It's the last part of the lap. I don't know what I'm on. This must be on a high downforce, that's why, or medium downforce. Okay. That one worked. I might not get to 30. If I do, I'll be surprised. If I get to 30, that's good.
that's
There
the
we go.
program complete. There's some decent data, although far from optimal, and it could still be worth running it again.
Alright, return to garage. So we did get it. Finally. The soft tire is not easy. But I figured that was going to be the case, so. Yep. So 4 to 5, 4 to 5, 5 to 5. That's the easy one. The track allocation is always easy. Alright, so let's go ahead and head into the qualifying, and then we'll get to the race. I mean, we're topping. We're doing well in the charts. Like, we're not, like, that bad.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula One.
Yeah, Verstappen. Where was Verstappen? Oh, he was doing hard running. Okay. I was like, that's interesting. He was doing hard running. I think everybody else was doing, like, soft or medium running. Yep, so we're going to skip practice 3 and then go straight to qualifying. Ooh, yeah, good amount. Okay. Bang. 200.
Welcome along, everybody, to a venue that was...
Yep, and the car setup I don't think is going to matter because... Yeah, not going to matter. Where we are. Alright, hold on. Restart this. Hey, look. Do I want to go? I'm going to go increase downforce. I wonder something. I just want to see. I'm not like going to think it's going to actually help, but I think it might because since it's a wet track. Nope. That was not the play. No, I'll keep balance. I think it's going to be good if I do balance. Because I don't think it's really going to matter. I've got the AIs like goated in the rain. I think they've gotten less goated because they did the update, but they were still pretty goated. If I get in the top 10, that'll be where I think that's good. 18th.
That's awesome, mate.
Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry. We'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
Yeah, I'm way off the pace, but AI is just faster in the rain for some reason. Alright, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to do the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. See how we do. Alright, let's get into this race and see how we do. We're at 18. We have some catching up to do. See what we can do overall. I mean, we're hoping to maybe get a little bit of stuff done, but I don't know. But we'll see. If we start on wets, I'm in deep trouble. But and we start on dries, I'm gonna be a little bit better.
Welcome everyone as you join us at a former Second World War aircraft base, now converted into one of the great motor racing tracks. Britain is one of only 2 countries to have held a Grand Prix in every year of the Formula One World Championship, and long may that continue. This is Silverstone, and this is the British Grand Prix. The 3.6-mile-long Silverstone circuit is one of the longest of the season, with 18 corners in the current layout, with average lap speeds reaching around. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today, Russell, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, and Fernando Alonso.
teammates up
Sonoda,
top.
Pierce, Ocon, and Lance Stroll. Hayes, Sainz, Alex Albon, and Lawson. Hulkenberg, Gasly, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Lewis Hamilton. Bortoletto, Hadjar, Doohan, and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. I love being here at Silverstone. I know you do too.
Let's go. Ooh, soft to hard. Okay, give me the ultimate strategy. It rains right at the end of the Grand Prix, but we probably won't get there. Okay. Let's go. Everybody's on soft then. There's soft to medium, there's
The
soft to
formation lap
hard.
gets underway and every driver will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making
everybody's on
sure that
soft.
their car
Yeah.
is ready for the battle once the lights go out. As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
All right, let's see what we can do.
Okay,
Whoops.
you've got a drive-through penalty. You've been given a drive-through penalty.
Restart that session. I was not trying to. Hulkenberg's up top. That's actually kind of insane to think about. Top. Alright, passing Sonny Hayes. I'm in the top 11. We're all on soft, so the soft tires are going to work. Hayes actually battling. I like it. Gonna rewind that a little bit. Yeah, right there. fast lap.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Coming in like a little bit of DRS train. Get out of this train somehow.
Tyre condition still looking good.
I like this track. This track's fun. Actually doing purple sector. Alright. Okay, good little battle with Stroll. I like it. Well, I'm not having DRS. Oh, I will have
Nice
DRS.
move. Good job.
Huh? Oh, because I got it before Stroll 6.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes.
Hard tire spin.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
We might get the rain earlier, but that would be kind of weird because that means that rain would be coming super early. Well, that was not good. I was not trying to do that. Yep, so I got DRS. Well, there's the rain, so it came early. Get the top 7, that would be good. Because he's gonna have to go in. I can't go until the lap, until they The ADRS is disabled, so I might wait for that. Whatever that might be. Little flip.
Be careful on those slicks. These conditions are making the line a bit greasy, but we're still nowhere near the changeover point.
You said it's nowhere near. I think we're getting close to the changeover point. But we'll see. Redo that. Redo that. Right? DRS has to be closed off now, I think, but just in case. Not going to hold up.
Okay, track conditions aren't improving. It's your choice as to whether you want to fit full wets next time you come in. Okay, Lewis, we're currently burning through fuel a bit quicker than we'd like, so let's try and make it last for now, please.
Yep.
Green flag.
Oh. Something happened behind, but I can't tell what it was.
Okay, information on Sainz. Okay, they're out of this race.
What's about to happen? But we're not getting a safety car or anything, so we're good for now.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.0 seconds. We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Okay, well, thanks, mate.
Go injured and just do what I can do. You wouldn't go hard. That's you're gonna be slipping around.
Pit now, pit now.
Coming in the pits. I think he's been injured wrong. A better tire.
Seems to have been a bit of a problem removing the left front wheel. We need to try and put that behind us though and finish the race strong.
People are going on medium. Okay. I would have gone on hard, but I'm like, I don't trust myself.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. The weather's turning. We think it's time to box now. Understood. Copy that.
No, it's not turning enough. They're going to be slow. That's the other reason why I didn't go on hard.
Charles is in for his stop now.
Ah, better grip. box again, I'm gonna have. Not going.
Okay, just follow the safety car. Don't worry about the target now.
The safety car might be deployed if there's an incident.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, it's gonna make me pit. Didn't already pit.
Okay, nice work. Really good job with that target, mate. Okay, mate, that's it. Go,
wow.
go, go.
Really? Okay, I just pit sprinters.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. Weather's changing now. You might want to review our strategy. Okay, copy that. Okay, that's Hadja just ahead of you. Push hard. And gap to the car in front, 14.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. And the time last lap, 2 minutes, 06.1.
Nope.
Okay.
There was no point. I couldn't get it to.
The checkered flag is out.
All right. We'll see.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with
27
more
points.
Formula One.
And 87. Okay. That was a tough race. That was kind of weird because the game didn't know what to do. So I was kind of like, okay, do I go hard or do I go soft? And I think the game just didn't know. Still 52-50, so we're good. Everything else, we're good. Oh, the MGU didn't go through. Okay.
Okay, mate, I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but I'm afraid to say that some of them have failed quality control. We're going to need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
but I'll try it. Okay, that's actually kind of easy. And then sprint quality does count. Okay, we'll do that, and then I can do that. That one's easy. Alright, let's head off to the belt. Well, actually, let's do the R&D first. I think there's some R&D things we need to do. Wing mirror. Okay. Oh, that's Halo. I'm already Hamilton. Oh, that's the one that messed up. Okay. Standard. I think all the powertrain stuff. Ooh, that's a good power. I can rush it. Nah, I won't rush it. We just need to do some normal upgrades. Okay. 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 I don't have that kind of cash. Okay. Alright. Let's go on to Belgium. We'll do sprint, quali, and a sprint race, and then practice to get through those. And we'll do the race next time. Or at least get through practice and the sprint quali. Then we can pause it there.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining us, and the track action will be getting underway very shortly. I've got Anthony Davidson, Naomi Schiff alongside me. Before we focus on that, Naomi, I'd just like us to consider some of these big rumours that are circulating at the moment about driver moves up and down the paddock. Just how distracting is it to focus on putting in strong performances at the same time as negotiating a future?
Well, it can be a really big distraction, particularly for the drivers who are out of contract at the moment. And for them, it's going to be the challenge of managing what they're doing off track and compartmentalizing that from what happens on track, because we know that this next decision in their career is going to be a big one. So that can put a lot of pressure on your shoulders, but you don't want that to put so much pressure on your shoulders that you start overdriving, making mistakes, because you know in this sport, you can go from hero to zero in an instant.
I mean, you know, easier said than done, Anton. As we pass by a driver now who's considering their future, even if you've got a contract, they're not necessarily even worth the paper they're written on. You've got to keep putting in really big, impressive performances.
It's an industry that demands perfection from not just the team, but the drivers as well, first and foremost. So if you start to relax in any way, even if you have a multi-year deal in place, like you say, not worth the paper it's written on, because you can be kicked out before you know it. If the performances start to slip, the team will have their eye on you straight away and you'll be out the door.
So no room for complacency. Let's see who can put in some big performances on track today. All the action up next. Don't go anywhere.
I love they actually added that, because I think they added it last year, but it wasn't that much of it. But this time they could have added in a lot. Belgium. Like I said, we'll do the practices and maybe get the sprint quality, and that'll be pretty much it. That Belgium. Oh, sprint quality is gonna rain. Practices. Okay. Oh, that's actually gonna be easy. That's gonna be easy.
Fully immersed in the...
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
Wait. Yeah, about that. That's weird, because I think they thought.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session.
Oh,
Nothing
that's
you
right.
need to worry
They
about, but as we
copied
have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Hards. There we go. Like fuel management. Can't do fuel management on medium because they reserve. Oh, Rouge. Try optimal. See if we can do anything with this. Okay. Good fuel. We're doing well. We have good fuel.
Okay, practice program over. That's all we need for now, so return to the garage as soon as you can.
And then we'll do race strategy. On the home. There we go. Okay, going well so far. Not much. We're 1.1 up, so we're doing well. Yep. Laps in sector and DRS. Four. Okay. We're gonna do good. We're gonna finish off this pretty well. Okay, 1-7. Not bad. We'll get to 50. that there. Second. Wow. Okay. Let's return to garage because we're at the point where we got enough now. Yeah, I didn't need to do it all. We're good. Yeah, we're good. Let's do. Actually, we're gonna do this. We're gonna end the stream right there. We're gonna come back next time and do qualifying pace. Then we'll get into the rest of the weekend. It was weird. British Grand Prix was going well. I think the thing was once you go into doing I think once you go into doing the wet, going from dry to wet, for some reason it seems like the game doesn't really kind of understand once it gets like a little bit of wet. Like I wanted to stay in inters, and I wanted to stay in inters because inters were going to be probably the better tire. Even though DRS wasn't off, I think that would have still got me far enough. So I thought I clicked it the first time to say, hey, do not go back in the pits, which I think I did, and then the game just kind of pushed me back in the pits, but we'll see. I don't know if that's just a kind of bug thing or glitch thing. That's like the third time it's ever happened in a while in like playing this game. But I think wet racing is so weird because the AI is so strong. But hey, not too bad. We got through a little bit of Spa, which is good, kind of getting my bearings back and kind of driving on dry track and stuff. The car's not bad. I think the car's gotten better. We got stronger. We're closer, a little bit closer to Red Bull in the constructors. A little bit farther than drivers, about 80 points. But we're getting there. So, but I do thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to play some more Forza Motorsport, going through the 20 Fans of Career with Spirit of Forza 6, and then going in to Forza 7 probably by Monday, or Tuesday technically. And then once we get to that, on Friday we're going to do some more Doom, kind of get Doom kind of more going and getting that fun started. So we're still in Chapter 6. We're trying to get to Chapter 7, so we're going to get there. But like I said, I do thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy, and hope for next time. See you.